Yeah, clean it. You missed some shit. Clean the fucking toilet. If you're gonna be my maid, be my fucking maid. Yeah, that's it. I'm not paying you for this either. I like to take a nice clean dump. I happen to love Clarice, okay? I loved her. She was like my mother for a certain point in my life, okay? She was a wonderful person. But he's creating this character. You know, the black guys are gonna come over, they see you dressed like that, it's gonna be game over. You're aware of that, right?
Hey, I'm Cyrus. I'm 22.
I'm here to have fun, and I'm here to find out.
Do I like better, Kenny or Spenny?
Hey, guys. I'm Spenny. How are you?
I'm JR.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
Cyrus.
Cyrus, good to meet you. You know why you're here. You're here to judge whether you like me more or Kenny more, okay? What I'm going to be doing with you guys is taking you on a little bit of an adventure. We're going to go on a journey, and it should be very interesting. And I hope that when you come out of the journey, you're going to realize that not only am I the better man, I'm the more thoughtful man, and I'm the guy that you would want to be friends with. Okay? Let's go. I thought that went reasonably well. I'm a little stiff. I think I was maybe a little formal. Kenny's right. I do not spend a whole lot of time around black people, but I don't want to keep them waiting, so let's go. Get everything going. Okay? Give me 1 sec, 1 sec. 1 sec, guys. 1 sec. Who put them in the back of the van? Do you know anything about anything? You don't put them in the back of the van.
There's 3 seatbelts back there. It might be a little squish, but it's safe.
Don't you know history?
No.
Back of the bus. Rosa Parks. Yeah. Fucking idiot.
All right, well, Spenny's out with the brothers, hopefully not having fun. I can only imagine how lame his date is going to be.
Put your seatbelts on, guys.
You know, I always thought that, you know, his family were racist because they had a black clean lady. Maybe he's not a racist. Maybe he, you know, really loved this woman. I don't know. And the only way for me to find out if that's true is to actually have a, you know, black cleaning lady come over, you know, kind of interview her while she's cleaning up. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Kenny. Thanks for coming.
Hi, I'm Kitty. How are you?
Kitty? Oh,
Yeah.
well, come in. Come sit down for a sec.
Okay.
My friend as a child had a black cleaning lady. And historically, in my family, we always thought that if you had a black cleaning lady, there was a little bit of racism that went along with it. I really just wanted to find out from your own perspective how you felt about cleaning up after, you know, honkies.
A lot of times as immigrants, we come here, and before you can get into the real position you want, you have to start somewhere, so housekeeping is okay.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind if you just clean up a little bit and I just kind of observe.
All right.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Right this way. The first thing I'd like to say is I am not a racist. I've never been a racist. I don't believe in racists or racism. I think it's wrong. I'm only mentioning it because there are certain people that I compete against on a weekly basis on a television show who shall remain nameless that like to call me a racist and might, in fact, try to convince you that I am a racist.
Interesting.
I grew up in a quite privileged background. I had a maid, a housekeeper, who was black. Her name was Clarice. She did everything for me. I don't believe that having a housekeeper growing up in a privileged background makes me a racist.
What I was doing was I was actually pretending to be my friend's cleaning lady, and I was trying to, you know, boil and plantain and all of this stuff, but I don't know if you have any good recipes or anything.
I'm going to make you some soup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the breadfruit, and we're going to put all of these together with the meat, and we're just going to let that boil down. Be my grandmother's recipe.
Oh, no way.
Yes, my grandmother's recipe. So now I'm gonna put in the food, okay?
Looks delicious.
It is delicious.
There is something else that has come up which I find to be disturbing. I don't have any black friends. That's the truth of the matter. I don't really have that many black acquaintances in my life. I wonder why that's true. Is it that I don't like black people? No, absolutely not true. One of the most important things that we're going to be discussing in this retreat is how and why something like that could happen in a, quote, multicultural society.
It's not that unusual because you might have more in common with your Jewish friends, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, white people in general, maybe.
The reason why you don't have black friends is because the thought form is in your head. If the thought form wasn't in your head, that wouldn't manifest.
Wow. I wasn't even aware that I didn't have black friends till Kenny pointed it out. I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just that you have been living in your world that you have created and manifested here in 3D reality. That's what you see. That's all you see, because you created it.
You could have a black friend who, you know, robs and steals, or you could have a black friend who, you know, was in law school and influences you in a good way. So it really depends. It's just the person, not the color. That's what it all comes down to.
Do you see me as much as a brother as you do these two gentlemen?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't see any different.
This is a cleansing for me.
There's other people going through what you're going through. You're not alone.
Thank you. I won't even say brother, even though I think we are brothers.
Then call me brother.
Okay, brother.
Hi, brother.
Let's do this. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
It's just like I did it. There's no real difference, and it didn't really bother me too much to make Spenny's bed. It doesn't bother you too much doing that, does it?
Somebody has to do it.
Was it bad for me to tell my friend he's a racist because he had a black cleaning lady?
It doesn't matter.
Maybe I got this thing all wrong. Now I feel terrible.
Maybe you should apologize to your friend.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's not a racist to have a black housekeeper.
It's just so dumb. That's why I so resent when Kenny says because we had a housekeeper when we were younger that I'm a racist, or because I don't have black friends that I'm a racist. And it seems to me, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys don't give a shit.
I don't really care.
Not really.
Yeah. Yeah.